you mentioned in a recent Cohere presentation, actually, that every 10 or 15 years there's a huge advance in technology. And you highlighted generative chat as that current big thing.
Mhm.
So I already know from our pre conversation that you do like thinking about the future. So can you speculate on what the
Ooh,
next big technological breakthrough might be after generative chat?
technological breakthrough.
That's a
Yeah,
tricky one. That's a
that's
tricky
a
one.
tricky one.
You need
I
a
think
crystal ball.
I need that. Maybe that could be the breakthrough, a crystal ball that can tell me. Well, I see some things. I see some things in the next in the horizon. Like for example, multimodality is the next thing I believe because right now it's text in, text out, right? And humans, we're not just text in, text out. We have also we see images, we talk. I could know something that I don't know if I saw it in an image or I heard it. So that all the types of media coming in and also coming out.
Mhm.
But then there's
It
also doing
that's like
things.
the example that we were talking about earlier with,
Yeah,
being able to teach with visuals.
exactly. So multimodality is definitely next, and then also like doing things right because like a lot of it is I put the question, I get the answer, and then I go do things. But you could just kind of plug it in into apps or into things and say do this for me. So that's agent use and tool use. So that's the next, and that's being used right now, being developed right now. And I think I would say like things with reinforcement learning with like machines or something that I can, when you plug that in, we have some of that with autonomous cars and all that. But I think a next level of plugging the AI to machines will.
Bringing things into the real world. So, this same kind of LLM technology that is now scaled up well in software, that being more and more embedded in hardware, allowing for real world
Exactly.
changes to happen, robotics, autonomous vehicles, and so on, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
those are the next. I would say I wouldn't say those are the next one in 10 or 15 years. Big breakthrough, uh, but they're definitely the subsequent ones, the ones that follow this big breakthrough.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. I agree with you 100%, and I also think that I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on this as well, but I think that these major transformative technologies are emerging at an accelerating pace.
Very much. Yeah, yeah. Now things change so often that I don't even know what I'll be working on, what we'll be working on in 5 years because it probably doesn't exist. you know and I think that gets something good out of us, which is it makes us be ready for change. It makes us be ready for learning other things. I think previous generations studied one thing, made one decision at age 20 and stayed with that, worked with that forever. We can't even, you know 2 to 3 years in advance is the most we can get ready for.